Beloved, shalom, beloved. It might not be a sunshiny day today. It might not be as warm as we probably would love for it to be, but it is still a day that is a blessed day. It is still a day to be thankful and be grateful. It's still a day that we are going to exactly speak about the blessings. That's right, about the joy, the blessings, the promises from the maker, the creator of all. What else is there to do? And as you know, love and romance is in the air. That's not just for a day that is clear with sunshine, blue skies, or moonlight night with stars. It's all the time. Romance and love is in the air like never before right now. It's so intoxicating. It's so invigorating. And we're going to get right into it and talk about it right here, right now. The promises, the blessings, and everything else in between. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved Yisrael. It is a Hebrew name, and I am here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything away from you. The birds are absolutely going bananas, to say the least. So right now, going on about Queen Esther and King Xerxes, the king of Persia. Everyone is talking about it. When I say everyone, I mean everybody. It's unprecedented. And there's a lot of talk going on about those marriages, whether the two are already together or whether they are coming together. Regardless of the situation, many people are talking about it. Many people are releasing their own stories about it, and the birds seem to have a love story of their own because they are everywhere. You hear them. I think it's mating season for the birds in the springtime. As you know, the spring season is Aviv, which is 3 months. That's right, and it's kicking off very soon here. And then the new year is bursting forth as well. You may say new year on what calendar? The original Hebrew calendar, or whatever it was called back then. So we have to do what we need to do so that we can have revelation for everything. There are times when something new is coming forth and we need to be ready for it. We need to be definitely receptive to have our spiritual senses sharpened and heightened so we can go to the next level. As many of us know, prophecy is necessary. Prophecy is something that we need because we need the instructions, those divine instructions. So we must incline our ears to hear what the Maker, the Creator, is speaking to us through dreams, visions, visitations, through numbers, names, words, songs. Yeah, that's right, those lyrical messages for all those marriage videos. That's right. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm absolutely overjoyed because it's so many testimonies about the marriage, about the king and the queen coming together as one. And we're going to talk about that right now. This is not going to be a long video, but I'm going to share. And if you have anything to share, any revelation, testimonies, whatever it is, please share. It doesn't matter whether you've been together 10 months, 10 years, 1 year, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50, 60, 70 plus years, whatever it is. Even if you're not together just yet, share. It is going to bless and encourage somebody else. Comprehende. So, YouTube is not exactly my go-to as far as video because I am kind of new to YouTube. However, I have done videos on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and I'm not going to give up on YouTube just yet. YouTube has a lot to learn and to know as far as videos. So, we're going to get right into it right here now. I'm going to share Queen Esther Feast. So, as of this moment right here and right now, I have myself have not been instructed to go on any type of fast right now. However, I have been instructed to go to a feast time, and perhaps you may have been instructed to go into a fast, whether it be 3 days or longer, whether it's intermediate fasting, whatever it is. Please be obedient. Don't follow what I'm doing. I'm not fasting right here and right now because that is not what I instructed to do. Now, with that being said, Queen Esther. Most people know about the story of Queen Esther, this historical time, and there's so many symbols, and I'm going to just talk about the symbols that have been highlighted to me. Aviv, head of the year, which is the springtime season, which is 3 months. And we know that our ancestors, they definitely went by the seasons and the times. They were definitely ones who went by the seasons and the times, not the way the calendars are today, so to speak. Now, what stands out from the historical moment of victory for the people when Queen Esther and Mordecai were used to save a nation, Haman fell into his own trap, and Haman was very wicked. The maker, who has many names, can definitely influence a king or a queen to change instantly. And we know we've had many wicked rulers. The hearts and minds must be in alignment with the maker, who is the true ruler. We need to be made new, whole, and complete. Then we can flourish. We can thrive. Two are better than one. Two are definitely better than one. It is all about the feast, the dance, the kindness, the joy, and the pure love. Please read Song of Songs of Shir Hashirim, romance and love. That's right, romance and love. So what stands out more than anything else is that there's so many symbols with this. So Queen Esther, the feast, many may not observe it today. They believe it's just for those who are in Judaism or Jewish or Israeli, and that is definitely not true. Actually, this particular story was not in Israel. Remember, Queen Esther was the queen of Persia because she married the king of Persia. And here are the symbols that have been highlighted to me. It's Aviv, head of the year. That has great significance. The crown, which came to me that the crown is a protection because it is to protect the head. And the robe, which is a garment. The scepter, which is a ceremonial staff that is used by a king or a queen. The shofar, which is a call. It could be a call to worship. It could be a call to prayer. It could be a call to war, and so on and so forth. The shofar has many different uses, so to speak. I want to go back and talk about the ring. I did not leave out the ring, but the ring, the revelation I got about the ring is that the ring symbolizes infinite love, ahava in Hebrew, which means love, Amor in French, or Francois, which means love. And in Italian and Spanish, amore, I believe. And whatever love means in your language. So we have a lot going on when it comes to the king and the queen. We've got the feast. We've got the symbols or the symbolic revelations for the crown, the ring, the robe, the scepter, the shofar. And then we also have two hearts. That's right, two hearts. Then we got the poetry, Song of Songs, the king and the queen, the romantic poetry between each other. The king speaking to the bride, his queen, and the whole romantic dialogue is just incredible. And then some are talking about Shakespeare. Some are talking about Cinderella. It's so many different scenarios. Some are talking about Ruth and Boaz. Others are talking about Isaac, Isaac, and Rebecca. And the list goes on and on. We could be here all day long talking about the romance stories and the love and the love scenes between the king and the queen, the husband and the wife, the Mr. and the Mrs. But this is definitely the marriage season right here and right now. And for some of you, you've already been connected to your spouse. You've already met them. Perhaps there's a reconciliation coming about. A reconciliation, a reconnection, a reunion, whatever you prefer to call it. Perhaps you're in a season of separation for whatever reason. It could be because of many different things, because both of you need to heal. Both of you need to have time to reflect so that here right now, that love is the key to everything. That's right. Love is the key to everything. And without love, we are dry. Without love, we are thirsty. Without love, we are hungry. Without love, we are lacking so much when we don't have love, that pure, perfect love. So it's better to have love than not to have love at all. And I think that might have been William Shakespeare. I'm not 100% sure, but many people probably said it over the centuries, over many years. However, remember, there is no distance in the spirit. Time, love does not fade in time. So true love will never fade away. It will never go away. It will be in your heart. It will be in the heart of the person that you are connected to, the king and the queen. I'm thinking about the table has been set for two that's dining together and dancing together. Like the king asked his queen to dance, and they dance together, and they share life together. They share everything together. They have businesses or a business together. They have so much together because the two are one. Two hearts that beat as one. Two are better than one. And two, speaking of two, I saw two bunny rabbits yesterday. And as I approached them, these two particular bunny rabbits, they did not run. In the least, they were not even startled. And I was thinking, this is so incredible. Of course, I was not able to capture it on camera or video because it was just not light enough in the area to do that. However, remember, you may have visitations by angels, animals, by a person. There's so many ways, so many divine encounters that we have. And also keep in mind that we must have clean hands and pure hearts, an open mind. Our spiritual senses need to be sharpened and heightened. We need to be humble and receptive to what is being given to us by the maker, the creator of all. And then when we do that, we will always win. We will never lose because we are winners and we are in the winner's circle. That's right. We're in the winner's circle, and congratulations to each and every one of you that are betrothed, or if you're already married, whatever your marital season is, even if you're a Naomi, or maybe you are a married couple that are helping others who are coming into their marriage season to prosper and to empower and equip them to do it well and to do it right. So all of us need someone that can definitely help us. We need those destiny helpers, those divine connections. So as we go forth, always remember, we are always blessed to be a blessing. And it's never too late. Never give up on the marriage promise. Never give up on your king, your queen, who is your husband or your wife. You know why? Because there is nothing better than love. I don't care what it is. Material things fade and rust, but there's nothing better than love in this life. Nothing. Especially when it is reciprocated, and especially when you're with the one who the Maker has connected you to, the one the Maker has joined you together with. It's so amazing. It's so incredible. It's so priceless. And it's so timeless. And with that being said, of course, there are many voices, but be sure that you incline your ears to hear the voice of truth, the true voice of truth, so that you will not go astray, that you will go the right way. And with that being said, let us come together on one accord and put aside all of the differences, religions, traditions, and all the isms and schisms of the world systems, all the theories and opinions of people that can cause so much division and cause so much that is not good for us, for our souls. So we desire to be whole, new, and complete, lacking in nothing. We desire to have the new mind. That's right, a new mind, a new spirit, a new heart, a new attitude, and be righteous in everything, to have the right spirit, the right heart, the right mind, the right attitude, and definitely the right response, especially when it comes to the one who we are connected to spend our lives with, because it makes a difference. We have to take the first step. So we need to do it and do it well. We need to pass the test, and we need to excel so that we can be a best friend and a partner to our husband or wife, who is our king or queen, and we are their king or queen as well. So let us speak to the Maker, the Creator of all, and ask for divine guidance, and ask for the Maker to show us great and mighty things we do not know, to reveal to us what we need to know for such a time as this, that we will take the right steps, just as those who had gone before us, who had that time of preparation to prepare, to become one, to be united with their person that was selected by the Maker, the ultimate Cupid. That's right. So we are speaking to the name above all names. In Hebrew, that is Hashem. Adonai. Adonai is maker in Hebrew. Oh, the birds are flying over in an airplane. That's so incredible. I don't think you could see it. It's not on the video, but it's so incredible. Adonai, we thank you. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your immeasurable love. We thank you for giving us life. We thank you for giving us love. We thank you for giving us light. We thank you for giving us your perfect truth. And we thank you that you're going to reveal to us exactly what we need to know at the right time, at the right moment. We thank you for removing all fear, all doubt, all anxiety, all stress and strain from us. We thank you for giving us who you have connected us to for a lifetime. We thank you for sending forth our king, our queen, who is our husband, our wife, and we thank you for making it perfect in every way. We thank you for the sweet love. We thank you for this incredible love. We thank you for giving us a best friend, a lover, a partner for a lifetime. And we thank you that you, the name above all names, who knows everything and all things, who is not like a person, place, or thing, has put us together with the one who is perfect for us. So we thank you. We Our hearts are overflowing with gratitude. We are so in awe at what you have shown us, the signs, the symbols, the dreams, the visions, the divine connections, the destiny helpers, those who have given us messages, whether it be through lyrical messages, prophetic words, or whatever it is. Please bless each and every person that has spoken into our lives for our marriage season to be blessed. We declare and decree they are blessed 100-fold. And there's a woman in particular that has definitely blessed me, and I won't share her name. I didn't get permission to share her name, but she knows who she is because her name is prophetic. And her name has keys in it. And definitely this woman will definitely be blessed beyond measure for her faithfulness, her loyalty, her kindness, her sacrifice, her selflessness to all who she has connected to in her life. We thank you. We thank you, El Shaddai, for blessing this woman, because this is a woman after your own heart. And this is a woman who you are going to raise up and rise up. And her children will call her blessed. Her king is coming, her husband, who will call her blessed, who will cherish her and will treat her like the queen that she is. Most definitely. Shalom, beloved. Beloved, shalom. And we are going into Shavui Tov soon, which is the start of a new week. So I hope and I pray that your Shabbat was incredible. And remember that on the original calendar, we are approaching the first month of the new year, Aviv, the head of the year. And we're going right into Pesach, or Passover. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect, Shifrah Yocheved Yisrael at gmail.com. We are going deeper and deeper and deeper to the deeper waters so that we can get more revelation. And always we want to have the spirit of truth. We want to have the spirit of revelation, and we want to have interpretations for what it is that we see and what we hear in the spirit and in the natural. So we thank you. We thank you, El Shaddai, for blessing us beyond measure. We are blessed to be a blessing. And we thank you for this marriage promise. And we will never, ever, ever let it go. Never let it go. We have to fight for it. We have to war in the spirit for our marriage. We have to war in the spirit against all darkness, deception, disaster, disruption, divorce, depression, and the like. We're not in agreement with anything that causes us to be divided, but we are definitely going to declare and decree. We're going to cry out for the victory, because we are victorious. We are in the winner's circle. Congratulations, Mazel Tov, Tov Baruka. Blessings to each and every one of you. And just remember, you have a crown, you have a robe, you have a ring, you have a scepter, you have a shofar, you also have sandals, you have so much more. You have been crowned, you have been anointed and appointed, empowered and equipped for such a time as this. That's right. This is that Queen Esther, King Xerxes moment. But it's not limited to that. It's also for Ruth and Boaz. I was about to say Ruaz. Talk about joining two together. That's combining a name. For Ruth and Boaz, for Yesek and Rebecca. The list goes on and on and on. It's so many. So we have to be intentional. Be sure to pay attention to names, words, numbers, songs, lyrical messages, anything that it is that is going to give you the clues, that gives you the pieces to connect the dots. That's right. We have to connect the dots so we will know that we know that we know. We definitely do not want to be ones who are undecided because we don't know. We want to be sure, definite and sure of our marriage promise and who is the one the Maker has chosen for us. Now, with all that being said, that's a lot to process at one time. So we will come together soon. We will talk more about it. And until the next time, Shalom Aleichem to you, which means completeness to each and every one of you, which is better than just peace or joy. Shalom is a word that means completeness in the Hebrew language, and it includes love, joy, peace, and everything else that is so good and so good for us. So remember the marriage promise. It's so sweet. That's right. That's what came to me. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. The table has been set. It is so sweet. And your king will ask you, Queen, can I have this dance? Let us connect the dots. And until the next time, remember, we must be love and we must love. It is better to love and be loved than not to love at all. I believe that was William Shakespeare, or possibly even my mother quoted that at one time or the other. But regardless of who quoted it or who said it first, we know the Maker is definitely in our midst. And the Maker is definitely giving us what we need so that we can thrive, so that we can love, because love matters and all lives matter. And I believe if all of us have love on our minds and in our hearts, and that's our focus, the whole world would be a better place, all the nations. Now, Queen Esther is not just limited to Israel or whatever zone, or Persia or USA. There is a rising of the women coming forth. There's a rising of the youth coming forth. And the two probably will be combined together. But regardless of what nation you are in, take your crown, your robe, your ring, your shofar, your scepter. Take your crown, your ring, your robe, the scepter, the shofar, and the sandals and everything else that goes with it. Put on those garments and walk in authority. And also another thing about the scepter, which is being highlighted right now for whatever reason. The scepter is the staff that is used in ceremonies by the king or the queen, and it is a symbol of authority. Talk about revelation. Talking about the lady I was talking about earlier. May all of you walk in your authority and walk on the right path, and know that you are loved, and know that there is greatness inside of you because the Maker has made you. So you are not worthless. You are not useless. You are victorious. Shalom, beloved. Shalom. And until next time, Shalom Aleichem.